was hungry, so I watched every episode of Gumball to find out exactly how much food the Wattersons have consumed. And from binge eating burgers to sweating butter, you won't believe how much food the Wattersons have eaten. But let's start with the time the kids ate themselves into oblivion. Haha, I'm not talking about that time. I'm talking about the moment from the Authority when they ate so much they became vegetables. That's right, and it all happened because of Granny Jojo. It starts off like any other day. Richard accidentally knocks himself out trying to fix the TV. A few batteries, a broken screen, and one hospital visit later, the chaos officially begins.
I just need a signature from whoever's responsible for him.
Oh, that would be me.
I don't think so. That would be his mother.
When Granny Jojo barges in, she claims Nicole isn't responsible enough to take care of the family and decides to move in. Big mistake. At first, she's all about safety lessons. Don't skate, don't cook, don't touch knives, don't go near windows, don't leave the house. In fact, don't subscribe to Gumball Diaries. But I'm sure you already know that's terrible advice. Please subscribe to my channel and like the video so Granny Jojo can't take my joyful videos away from you. Anywho, by the time she's done terrifying everyone, the only thing the family feels safe doing is eating. So that's exactly what they do. They eat. Non-stop. And soon enough, the kids morph into mini Richards. Round faces, blank stares, and that unmistakable food coma daze. If we go by the visuals alone, this family meal looks like an all-you-can-eat. So estimating this for a family of 5 could easily hit 15,000 to 20,000 calories. But with how many plates they tore through, it's more like 40,000 calories in a single day. That's the equivalent of eating 160 cheeseburgers just to feel safe. By the time Nicole comes home, her entire family has literally turned into Richard clones, physically and mentally. This episode even implies this exact cycle is what made Richard who he is, meaning his lifelong addiction to food might have started right here with Granny Jojo's protective parenting.
It's because of your parenting that he has no common sense whatsoever. You protected him his entire life, never letting him think for himself, and now he can hardly think at all.
And maybe that's what also led him to consume 23 burgers in 1 hour in the menu.
You can't eat Birdie's finger.
Anything is edible if you deep fry it long enough.
In this episode, all Richard wants is to get the secret menu at Joyful Burger. Eventually, his quest leads him to kidnapping Larry, who then tells him that to get the secret burger, he has to eat a burger from every Joyful Burger in Elmore in under an hour. And so, Richard goes full glutton mode, devouring everything. But somewhere between burger 15 and 23, things start to go downhill. His stomach is physically dragging on the floor. He becomes so full he can't even fit back in the car. So they walk, or rather roll, back to Joyful Burger. Richard waddles in, barely breathing but triumphant. Larry then hands him the final prize.
I give you the MacGuffin.
But Richard has eaten so much he physically can't take another bite. So, if we count every Joyful Burger location in Elmore, plus sides and shakes, Richard easily downed over 50,000 calories in under an hour. That's the same as eating 200 Big Macs all at once. And if you think Richard eating 200 Big Macs is bad, wait till you see what happens when the whole family joins in The Lie.
Dad, the Sluzzle wurst is so fatty, I'm sweating butter.
Ooh.
It starts with everyone in Elmore being miserable because it's January and Christmas is over. So, naturally, Gumball decides to fix seasonal depression with
Sluzzle tag!
What's Sluzzle tag?
Only the best day of the year!
to celebrate, eat junk food, decorate your toilet, and wait for a giant blue creature named Sluzzle Dude to crawl out and give you presents. When Gumball tells Richard about it, things get out of hand fast, because the man doesn't just celebrate Sluzzle tag, he industrializes it. He creates a monster of a meal called the Sluzzle Wurst, a tower of meat, cheese, and regret. He buys 5 of them, plus milk, and immediately drains his bank account. Then the family heads home and goes all in on a full-on Sluzzle tag feast. I'm estimating that each Sluzzlewurst clocks in at about 10,000 calories. And it might be more than that because Anais starts sweating butter while she eats it. That's easily 50,000 calories this whole family consumed in one night. But we're not done yet, because there's still 3 moments that might top all of this.
Awesome!
No, it wasn't.
Muffin top!
This one's a little different because it's not even a Watterson doing the eating this time. It's Carrie, or technically, Carrie inside Gumball. The go starts in the school cafeteria. Gumball and Darwin are stuffing their faces and Carrie just watches in pain because she can't eat or taste anything. Darwin then casually suggests she could just borrow Gumball's body. The moment she possesses him, Gumball goes feral. I'm talking pure junk food rampage. Fries, chips, burgers, soda, even trash. She doesn't stop until Gumball wakes up the next morning buried under leftovers. He's round, sluggish, and officially rocking a muffin top so bad even Richard calls it out. But it doesn't end there. Carrie keeps coming back for more. Every time she possesses Gumball, it's another all-you-can-eat rampage. Darwin even makes a repellent drink so disgusting it could end world hunger by killing appetite forever, and it still doesn't work. By binge number 3, Gumball is so massive he has to roll into the kitchen. Nicole tries to help by teaching him to just say no, and like every self-help moment in this family, it fails instantly. Ultimately, Gumball's solution is to introduce her to the one person who could match her appetite, Richard. The moment Carrie possesses him, she heads straight for the kitchen and devours everything in sight. We don't know the exact number, but let's just say there was around 19,500 calories just sitting in the kitchen. And with Carrie Richard inhaling sausages, snacks, and leftovers like a vacuum, that's easily 20,000 calories gone in minutes. At this rate, Elmore's food supply doesn't stand a chance. But if you think possession is wild, wait till you see what happens in the game. In this one, the Wattersons find a board game. Not Monopoly, not Jumanji. Something worse. Dodge or Dar. If you've ever wondered what chaos looks like in calories, this episode's the answer, because one of the first cards says, eat 100 hot dogs in under a minute. And of course, Richard pulls it.
That's not a dare! That's Tuesday!
100 hot dogs in 60 seconds. That's roughly 28,000 calories in one sitting. To put that in perspective, that's the same as eating 14 days of food in 1 minute. And then it gets worse. Darwin even pulled a card earlier saying his left arm will copy Richard's left arm. So while Richard's scarfing down hot dogs like a wood chipper, Darwin's arm is just flailing around like it's possessed, feeding itself. By the end, Darwin's left arm alone has eaten 100 hot dogs in 20 seconds. Richard doesn't stop there. He spots a jar of pickled eggs and just inhales it.
Aw, dude, he's drinking the bride!
That's another 850 calories gone. But in the tag, Richard takes it further. It all starts with a trash can, then it ends with Richard and Mr. Robinson pranking each other like it's World War trash. And one of those pranks involves Gumball filling Richard's bathtub with melted cheese.
I'm in a bath of melted cheese! I've been wishing for this for 20 years.
A standard bathtub holds about 80 gallons. That's roughly 1 million calories worth of melted cheddar, which means Richard just created the most dangerous fondue in human history. And knowing Richard, there's no way he didn't finish it.
Robinson stole all my cheese! He must have done it while I was in that magic bath. But how did he trick the tag?
And even after consuming over 1 million calories, Richard still goes downstairs looking for more cheese. That's the kind of gluttony you can't teach. So, after eating everything from ghost-possessed burgers to a literal bathtub of cheese, how much food have the Wattersons actually eaten? If we add up everything, the burgers, the Sluzzlewursts, the hot dogs, the butter sweats, and all the cheese, we're looking at over 2 million calories. That's enough to feed a normal person for almost 3 years. I was hungry, but after watching this family eat, I think I just lost my appetite.